What's going on, guys? I'm Rich here, bringing you the pregame video for the 2015 annual first ever college national championship or playoff national championship, or whatever you want to call it, between the Ohio State Buckeyes and the Oregon Ducks. This game will be played on January 12th at, I believe, 7:30. It was 7. I think it's either when they start the pregame or 7:30. Maybe 8:30. I'm not for sure. But man, this game, it's going to be a good one. You know, I really doubted the third string quarterback against Alabama, but he could play. Chandler Jones is a beast, and he's going to be a beast from here on to come. If I was the other two quarterbacks, I might look for transfer. People talk about how this kid could be so good, but look at the quarterback in the past of freshman caliber. You know, that's what they say. He's a freshman quarterback, you know, third string. Ohio State has good quarterbacks, you know, and for him to get to be third string, you know, it just plays on how good the other quarterbacks are, but he was good enough. You know, good enough to beat a very good Alabama team. Now, he didn't get rattled. He hung in there even when Alabama, beat him up a little bit. You know, he can run. He'll run you over. And, you know, people said, well, he's not like the other two quarterbacks that can shake you out of your shoes and take off. He'll run you over. And that's what Alabama wants. Well, they got what they wanted because he ran them over. You know, you have this young third-string quarterback, a freshman, versus the Heisman senior winning, good quarterback and great quarterback in Marcus Mariota. He's a very, he deserves to win the Heisman. He's been a very good quarterback that I've seen in a long time. He was good 2 years ago before he got hurt last year, I believe. So, it's not really a surprise at how good he is, but he's a team leader, and that's what may propel Oregon to win this game. Now, Oregon has to stop the deep pass. But what I'm afraid of is this game's going to be a back and forth game. I don't know if Ohio State can keep up with Oregon, but if they force Oregon into turnovers, then they'll have a chance to win. The coaching to me is a little different. We have and Mark Helfrich, I think that's his name. He's not a well-known coach. You know, obviously, not somebody you could say to, someone on the street, you know who this is. And maybe some people don't even know who Urban Meyer is, but Urban Meyer is a more well-honed name in the sports community than Oregon's coach. That really don't mean a lot, but Urban Meyer does have 2 national championships and may just have 3 after Monday. But, Oregon is a high-oil machine. They really haven't stopped, even after Chip Kelly left. Still getting it done. Oregon has won a bunch of games, just have been able to fall short. And if it wasn't for the new playoff system, I guess it was the playoffs. They'd still be in the picture, but, Ohio State wouldn't be. If it was the old picture, Ohio State wouldn't even have a chance. They'd be going on playing somebody, Georgia Tech, somebody like that, nobody that, they would blow out anyway. So, but Oregon's not, I'm afraid that the reason Oregon won or even blew out, I mean, they might have still beat Florida State, but the reason they blew out Florida State is because of the turnovers. Ohio State can't let that happen, obviously, because when you turn over the ball against Oregon, Mariota takes the advantage, it goes down and puts points on the board. So you look into that and you say, well, this team still has a young quarterback. I understand that. They still have a good coach, though. And I think he'll put him in the right positions. That Ohio State team does not get enough credit for how good they make this quarterback look. That offensive line is stout. They protect him, but when they don't get him protection, he knows when to tuck the ball and run. He's a very smart kid. Same thing on Mariota, though. I mean, that offense has been booming since, you know, I don't even know. I mean, everybody's jumping on the Oregon bandwagon. So, that is what it is. I don't see this game being a blowout unless the team makes a bunch of mistakes. Either team makes a bunch of mistakes, they're going to be a blowout. But I think it will come down to a field goal game, and I do see Oregon win this one by a field goal, if not a touchdown. Would it surprise me that Ohio State would win this game? No. And I'm not here to bash Ohio State. They did lose to Virginia Tech. And if you watch some of my later videos, I did bash Ohio State, but they come and proven to me and everybody else that doubted them that they're ready to play in the national championship and they weren't here to get pushed around. And they did. You know, they said that they deserved to be here, and they proved it. You know, so you can look how you want to look. I think Ohio State's defense is a little bit better than Oregon's. Oregon's had their up and down season. Yeah, they only lost one game. And that was, you know, Oregon's gave up a bunch of points, so that's why I think it's going to be a shootout. But so is Ohio State. So, I mean, I think these teams are pretty even. The X factor is Mariota, and that's why I believe Oregon will pull this one out. But they have to be able to get pressure on him and make him make bad decisions. Maybe force a couple of errors, maybe throw a couple passes over top of the head. So, you know, but I do see Oregon winning this one. It's going to be a good game, though. And I knew this playoff system worked, and I did, you know, I was hoping a Big 12 team would get in there, but, you know, no Big 12 team this year. So, that's fine. Maybe we'll have to change up the whole Big 12 system of how many teams we got. But, whatever they decide, you know, we'll see. But, you know, it didn't matter who the four teams were. I knew that all four of those games would be worth watching. And now we're down to a national championship team with two very, very good contenders that could walk away with the national championship Monday. So, you know, both these teams deserve it. You know, you look and there will be a post-game video, so I'll be having all my comments and stuff after the game. But, you know, looking, you know, it's going to be a good game. Sorry I didn't make this video earlier. It's probably, you know, this is late Sunday after the pro games are over, and, you know, I was been sick all week, and we've had a death in the family, and, you know, it's just been a long week, and, you know, really haven't had enough free time to sit down and make a video without something crashing in the background or somebody screaming in the background or screaming like, now I mean little kids and stuff, like making noise in the background and stuff. So I haven't really had a lot of free time to make these videos, but I do appreciate it if you stopped by and watched, and be sure to tune in to the post-game video. And that's really about it, guys. Mountain Ember sign out. Peace.